Hey, I'm Sarah-Westwood reporting for Vancouver I'm cruising the seawall of Stanley Park with none other than George Stroumboulopoulos. Welcome to Vancouver, George.
Thank you. Is it Vancouver, I am, or just Vancouver I am? Or?
Vancouver I am.
Okay, cool. Nice. Hi. Hi. Nice to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm well, thanks. It's nice to be here in the 604.
Welcome back to Vancouver. So you are here, you're hosting the Fashion versus Rock Party in support of the David Suzuki Foundation.
Correct.
Is its affiliation with the foundation a big part of the reason of why you're involved?
It's the only reason I'm involved. That's the only reason I'm involved. Chaos, the very talented artist, sent me a text message one night saying, I'm doing a party, and that's the first robin I've seen all year. There's my first robin.
Let's get a shot of the robin.
First robin of the year. Has to be in Stanley
He
Park.
was camera shy.
So Chaos sent me a text one night saying, hey, listen, I'm doing this party with David Suzuki. Are you in? And I went, yep, that's it. It's easy. If Chaos is involved and David Suzuki, then I'm in. You're going to find this very hard to believe. I'm joking. I have no concept of fashion. So a fashion week, I don't go to Fashion Week in Toronto. I don't know anything about it. So I couldn't host a fashion week party to save my life. But because it's David Suzuki, in a heartbeat.
So, I mean, we can all sing his praises, but tell me, how instrumental is David Suzuki's foundation in educating and inspiring Canadians to make change?
All right, so I'll put it to you this way. After David Suzuki, name me the next most famous environmentalist in Canada.
I don't know.
Exactly. David Suzuki is the guy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? No, I mean, Maud Barlow, there's a lot, but like David Suzuki is the guy who for decades is the person you think of when you think of environmentalism in Canada. The reason I like David Suzuki and why I think he always resonated with me above and beyond the fact that he was informing people is that he's very punk rock about the way he does things. David Suzuki doesn't candy coat anything. He calls people out. He's pretty hardcore about it. He's unrelenting. I respect somebody who is relentless for their cause, and so I think he's just always been the guy.
And I think that it's great how manageable he makes it. Like he doesn't speak in a language that's up and above anyone's head. He makes it the information, and he gives you the tools. He makes it so accessible.
He does. You're right. But what he also does is he also then lays the responsibility at your feet. Right? He does he makes it accessible, but he puts the accountability to you, which is what I like about it. I mean, I like accountability. I like consequence, and that's how Suzuki kind of runs.
And you did a similar thing with your A Million Acts of Green. That was congratulations on reaching your goal so quickly.
That was fun. Thank God.
Where are you going to take that from here?
Just a tire burning party at my house. Drink baby seal blood, and what is that? Not we don't do that here. Oh, clear cutting forests. No, just keep
hey.
Going. Hey, No, 1 Million Acts of Green was one of those things where we thought, like, there are already 1 million acts of green being committed. Can we kind of bring everybody under one big tent? And it was nice that it happened. The idea is for it to keep going. We mentioned on the show recently that we're at 1.3 million now. So I'm just sort of letting it build its own momentum. I don't know what the next step is with something like that. It's an enormous undertaking to go 1 million acts of green at a time. And I don't think it's something we can do every day because it's not about us now. It's about the people. It's about everybody else doing their own shit, and that's what they're doing now.
The site that this is going up on, Vancouver I Am, is jam full of young video journalists like myself. What advice do you have for them, for those that want to aspire to a career like yours?
Make sure you really want to do it. Like, make sure you really want to do it and then work for it. Like, my advice is, well, the most important thing is, and it sounds so cliche, but I'm not your mom, and I'm not your dad, and I'm not your guidance counselor, so take this as an independent guy. Love it. Love it. Only do it if you love it, ultimately, and then work hard. That's it, man. Work ethic is the single most important factor in this job. Talent is good to have, but it's common. More people have talent than have work ethic, More people think that you work a couple of years and then you've sort of paid your dues and you're ready for your moment. No, that's not how it works, man. It takes a decade to get good at this. It's seriously, you can be good and have moments here and there, but it takes 10 years of busting your ass before you actually really get comfortable and really get good in any scenario. And so, work. So if you're watching, work hard. But at the end of the day, if you think about it, this business has no ceiling, right? So most businesses have some kind of ceiling where this is what I can accomplish. If you are in any way, shape, or form a communicator, you could be the president. Ronald Reagan was the president. He was an actor, right? The governor of California is a weightlifter who was in a comedy where he got pregnant. That's the governor of one of the largest economies on the planet. That's him, right? So you could be anything if you're a good communicator. So if your job has no ceiling, it has to cost something, and the cost is investment, and the investment is your time and your energy and your brain power and your soul, if there is such a thing, or and all those, your intellect, all that. You need to throw that in there, and that's a worthwhile investment if you love it, because the payoff is massive.
For more information on George Stroumboulopoulos and The Hour, check out cbc.ca/The Hour and spread the good word. I'm Sarah-Westwood reporting for Vancouver I Am.